And the NFL being rigged conversation, because that's a conspiracy that everybody it's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Holy shit.
The only argument I could have for that is that the NFL was like, no, we're an entertainment company, and that's all I got.
They are an entertainment company.
Yeah.
That's the fucking... Again, it goes back to, like, take away half of Lamar's ability. It's like, what point are you trying to make? The NFL, the company itself, is not a sport. They are a company built around a sport. Mm-hmm. They are an entertainment conglomerate.
Yeah.
That is why they are registered as an entertainment company.
Yeah. I know.
Well, they can legally... You can't... And I know I'm not, like... Don't take this as me yelling at you, but it's like, well, they can rig games. Sure, that doesn't mean it's happening. I can go right here to my dog sleeping, grab that PS4 and start beating him with it. I can do it. I'm not going to do it.
What a reference
it's been a rough
here, ladies and gentlemen.
Dog. He's been a bit of a shithead.
Oh, come on. No, I could see that they could, but it's kind of hard to pull off when it's televised. For one, you sell thousands of tickets per game. Two, the most you could do is get the refs to make extra calls, which they already do, just in terms of being more strict with the rules. They're catching stuff that was a problem for a while. I guess a problem, but. It just...
Well, even then, that's the strongest because a lot of people say, like, oh, it's scripted to the T like WWE. That's ridiculous.
No.
It's complete. Someone showed a fucking clip of Doug Baldwin juking out a defender, and he set like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the guy was like, oh, he's pointing up, and the defender went, like, kind of over him. It was like, he's pointing up, and the defender went up. You have never done anything athletic in your life. Have you? This is a very normal hand movement, normal hand position. It's a normal thing when you're going to juke out someone. I played lineman and I know that.
It sounds like people are just keyboard warriors is what it sounds like.
But yeah, the most realistic way they could do it is just getting the referees to make certain calls at certain times. But even then you are relying on human judgment. It's a very unstable way of doing that.
Yeah, it'd be really hard to script a whole game like that, especially with so many people involved and all this extra shit. It just doesn't seem feasible and a giant waste of money, even though they make a lot of money.
And by the way, there was one I saw, and this really got big with the Bengals-Rams Super Bowl a couple of years ago, where they're like, oh, next year is the year of the Tiger, so the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl because of COVID and the vaccine and everything with China, right? And I asked them, I was like, okay, the year before that was the year of the bull, vaccine, COVID, China, that was all in the news. Why didn't the Bulls win the NBA championship? And they were like, well, don't be a sheep. Okay.
Don't be a sheep. What does it have to do with anything?
And see, I enjoy conspiracy theories. I go down the rabbit hole every so often.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like being paired with those fucking lunatics. I know I've said it in this podcast a couple times, but holy shit, dude. There's a difference between thinking the CIA killed JFK. You can bleep that out if you want. A 3-letter business, a 3-letter agency, unalived, a 3-letter.
Put a 3-letter president to sleep forever.
Turned his head into a watermelon when he got hit with a fucking sledgehammer. Holy shit, you've seen that? Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then his wife starts trying to scoop up the stuff off the car because she's so in shock.
Delve pretty deep into that conspiracy. A few different conspiracies about that, actually.
Yeah, but there's a difference between that and lizards in the Oval Office. You're definitely going to have to bleep that.
Yeah.
That definitely cannot go in. Holy shit. I did not need to get that graphic.
See, I thought you were just gonna say Lizards Among Us or some shit like that. You went off the deep end immediately.
It's for comedic effect.
Yeah, it's those pesky lizards.